Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back. Hope everybody is doing fantastic. Hope everybody had an amazing day today. Can we just get into how I was questioning my sanity? Okay. Because I was actually getting ready to finish filming my video that I'll actually put up after this. And KJ had actually put up something on Instagram in regard to an article Daily Mail put out. And while I was in the process of screen grabbing it, my phone just went haywire. And I'm like, oh shit, don't tell me I need a new phone. Is this phone giving up on me? But anyway, I switched it off, left it off for 5 minutes, rebooted it, put it back on, and I just got sidetracked with talking to my kids because my daughter, actually the 6th grader, has a field trip tomorrow, and I totally forgot to go to the store and grab her some snacks, but it's all well and good. I'll do it first thing tomorrow morning. And then I came back and I went back to KJ's Instagram, and I'm like, is there something wrong with me? I was not reading what is on here right now, and I'll show you guys in a bit. And I started questioning my sanity. Was I imagining stuff, or what the hell was going on? So I'm like, no. I put it out in the Twitter world to ask anybody, by any chance, does anybody have the deleted post that KJ had made in regard to 7M. Mrs. K is my angel. She truly is my guardian angel, because she sent me the screenshots of exactly what was on KJ's Instagram, what I was reading prior to my phone going haywire. In the meantime, she had deleted it and put up another post, but we're going to get into that. Before that, please do not take what I say as fact. Feel free to do your own research and come to your own conclusion. First Instagram post was, this is an article from the Daily Mail. Brainwashed TikTok star Miranda Derrick posts video mocking her family's fears that she has been abducted by a cult. Dancer jokes she has been taken in creepy spoof where her husband poses as an abductor. This was her original post. It's been 3 weeks since the Wilking family was in many ways forced into silence. While the story starts with them, we know this is bigger than them. We continue to get comments about why the story has stalled. Simply put, we are working on a project to try bring this to a larger audience. Competing production companies are all vying for the same group of people to make a series to bring to a massive audience. This is not a competition, nor a sensational piece. My team's goal isn't about headlines, but helping the families who believe that they have lost their loved ones to this group. Bull fucking shit. That's a load of shit. But anyway, if you want the story to move forward, you, as in the families and friends impacted, you have to come forward, period. What? Silence only allows something to continue that many of you want to end. Not speaking out allows the narrative to remain that it's only about a few people. This isn't about 1 or 2 people. Based upon interviews, court records, public records, and police reports, this spans over 25 years. Do you want to be like Atlia, whatever her surname is, I'm not even try, and her parents who have lost 21 years with their brother and son? Or do you want to do what's right and use your voices? Intimidation is only that, intimidation. The only reason Nexium fell was because a determined mother refused to give up or give in to Keith Rainier. Catherine Oxenberg threw away any of her concerns about her image, marketability, and brand to save her daughter. Catherine had a lot to lose, but she knew she needed to get India home. Catherine is a model for what is needed in the situation. If you are worried, brands, money, and image, this will never end. Too many people associated with the situation don't want to get involved because it will hurt their brand. I'm not accusing anyone of doing anything wrong. I'm simply encouraging those of you who are scared to be bold, screw the backlash, and stand up for those you love. India told me that she is so grateful her mum never gave up on her. Without Catherine's resilience, Keith Rainier may have never been arrested. Be like Catherine. This screams, I want redemption. I need redemption. I need a story that is going to exonerate me from all the bullshit that I'm going through. That's what this screams to me. Before I read before she took this post down and replaced it with something else, let's go over this. She says, first of all, she's accusing other production companies. This is hilarious. Competing production companies are all vying for the same group of people to make a series to bring this to a massive audience. But wasn't that what she was trying to advocate for in the beginning? Was to get this to a bigger audience? Let's take Jim Jones that she just used the other day, okay? How many outlets have made documentaries on Jim Jones? It's not only one person does it, but that's just me. She says, this is not a competition nor a sensational piece. My team's goal isn't about headlines, but helping the families who believe that they have lost their loved ones to this group. Seriously, people? Seriously. She's making it into a competition. Because at the end of the day, if this was such a tragedy, if this is such a bad situation that these people are in, don't you think it's better if more people are involved, if more people are making the story and getting it out? But no, Katie don't play that way. Katie plays to the way of, I'm first. I was the first. And how can you be this harsh? If you want the story to move forward, you, as in the families and friends impacted, you have to come forward, period. Good luck with that, Katie Joy. And if you are thinking of coming forward, please do your due diligence on who you investing your trust in. Because Katie Joy, in my opinion, is not a very trustworthy person. And here we go one more time. Comparing this group to next year. There is no fucking comparison. Period. I'm going to say this, you guys. Katie Joy is in a predicament. Katie Joy is in a bind. This is her last efforts. If this doesn't come to fruition, if this doesn't work out the way she expects it to work out, in my opinion, she's fucked. If you are begging and pleading with people to come forward to the point of you harassing people to come forward, that's not how it works. Absolutely not. Now you're going after other companies, and the way I look at it is you're accusing them of stealing your work. It is what it is, Katie. This is a dog-eat-dog world. You want to be involved in entertainment, you in it now. So she took that post down, which made me question my sanity, and she replaces it with this. If you want the story to continue, speak out. I cannot do this alone. I have been beat up by everyone reporting the story. My previous post was removed because people assumed I was speaking to the Wilkings. I was not. False. You were speaking to the Wilkings because you even said on one of your Instagram lives. First time, you said that the Wilkings didn't know where their daughter is. Second time around, you said you confirmed with Mrs. Wilkings. She knows the address of where her daughter is staying, but she's not going to divulge that information to you, Katie. Let's be clear about that. Number two, they were in your lives on Instagram, and you even told them how much you love them, and you have their back. You even went to promote what a good man Melanie has, and he treats her so well. If it came off that way, I apologize. The post is not directed at the Wilkings. I only said that they were forced into silence, which is true. So what's the problem? Did you get backlash from the Wilkings? Then now you have to take all that down because I didn't see where the Wilkings was an issue. So if you were having a problem with the Wilkings, why did you take all the stuff about Nexium, Catherine Oxenberg, India Oxenberg, and how people need to come forward? Just asking. I cannot fathom a family wanting to do everything they can, but being stuck in a place where they fear doing the wrong thing will result in never speaking to their daughter again. That has to be scary. That's why we need others to help take the load and speak out too. I was speaking to all people too afraid to speak out. The story is more than just about Miranda. Once again, she got backlash from the Wilkins family. Just saying, in my opinion. So I need people to speak out and to spread it further. Use your voices. Don't be afraid. The only fear I have is not doing enough. My voice isn't one that matters. I am only the reporter. What the fuck? So please use your voices. Your production team. Other production teams are vying for the same people. You're working on something to get the story out to the masses. But you need people to speak out more. Do you want other people to do your work for you? And let's be clear about one thing. It's not about the dancers. It's not about what's happening to the dancers. It's not about Robert Shin. It's all about the money. KJ, in my opinion, gives a shit about what happens. She's looking for vindication. She's looking to be number one. She's looking to be praised because clearly, why are you going off on something when clearly these people are suing you? And yes, I know she says it's a baseless lawsuit. But you know what, guys? Katie Joy will not learn. She will always be the type of person that feels she knows best. And this is what, how does she even make this a reality, She has been in a lawsuit with Tati Westbrook. But now everybody knows that she settled with Tati Westbrook. She gave up her source. And she is now a witness for Tati Westbrook. So, me, myself, and I would never, ever give my trust or my story to Katie Joy, no matter what. No matter what. But that's just me. So you guys can let me know what you think was the reasoning for her taking that post down. Because from the first post to the second post is very different. I'm telling you guys, this woman would have been a genius as an author. A genius. Because the shit that she comes up with, astonishing. I'm going to finish my previous video. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Please be safe out there. Be kind to one another. And don't forget, make good memories. Bye, guys.